Well, that's 6 in the door. And we've just started pre-season, Rangers, so I think he wanted his business done early, Michael Beale, and certainly he's done that. And I think, Paul, over the coming weeks there'll be another 2 or 3 players coming in. I think there'll be 2 or 3 going out as well. I think they've got to raise a bit of cash. That's been known. Guys like Glenn Kamara, Sholak's been spoken about. I think there's a fair bit of interest in him, so it'll be an interesting next couple of weeks. But Michael Beale says it throughout the season that he wanted to do the business as quickly as possible, and he's certainly done that.
Neil, what do you think of the Rangers signings? You know, many of the players. Desires has come in.
Yeah,
28-year-old, $4.5 million.
Yeah, I watched him when he was at Heracles, and he was leading goal scorer in the Dutch league that season. He's a big, powerful player, and likes a little bit of technique sometimes. You know, the soft feet, but he's a goal scorer. And I think for $4.5 million, he could be a great bit of business for Rangers. They needed a striker, and so they've got one in the building now. As Barry touched on, there may be a few leaving, but I like the look of the business that Rangers have done so far. And Michael's obviously, you know, putting a stamp on the squad now, and it's really important for him this pre-season. You know that, and Barry touched on getting the business done early as well, getting the players in it's always good. So he can put his own sort of methods and ideas into the players' heads.
So you were manager of Celtic, so you were looking at Desires for Celtic.
Well, he was one of the players that came up on the, you know, you've many options in that position, and Cyril was one of them. He went on to, I think he went to Cremonese for a while. But his goal record's good, you know, and he's a physical type. He's quick, strong, and he's got a goal in him. So, yeah, for $4.5 million, I think that's decent business.
We've mentioned him for a few weeks, Barry. Jose Cifuentes. Do you think he could be coming to the Rangers? Do you think he will come?
Well, it looks that's going to happen in the coming days. I've seen a fair bit of footage of him, and I like the look of him. I mean, it's easy to look good on video, but you hear quite a few people singing his praises, and he's another physical presence as well. I look at the signings that Michael's brought in, and they're a good size. I think certainly in Scottish football you need a bit of physicality, and that's certainly what his signings are going to bring to Rangers.
And Danilo, what do you think from Feyenoord? Could be coming to Ibrox?
That'll be an interesting one again, you know. So look, there's going to be a lot of speculation as always linked with you know, the 2 big clubs in Glasgow. Good player. I like Cifuentes as well. You know, good technical midfield player, strong, covers the ground well. So it's going to be interesting again and exciting for both sets of fans as the weeks sort of draw in. For managers, it's tough because you want to get the right players in, but that's not always the case. But you know, so far so good for both clubs.